sama waji nak yaa ngi bëgg yàgg ci dëkk bi sa holiday yi gudd na lool sax
vacances yi yàgg na waaye dama ne naa ñibbisi ci sama réew investir
wax nga dëgg sa saafara man maa ko yor jóge ñu dem topp ma
ci sama waaj da ngaa bëri pexe de topp ma
xam ngeen Gambia léegi dafa open loolu moo waral global properties jóg jaay la kër doo manqué courant doo manqué ndox da ngay am pool maanaam piscine sa disposition di nga am beach bi sécurité 24 hours te soo bëggee investir aussi nga mën a investir sa réew jënd kër di ko louer hôtel yi na xam baax na waaye nag am na gan yoo xam ni dañoo bëgg bu ñu ñëwee ci réew nekk à l'aise nekk ci bërëb boo xam ne dañu am seen waañ bu ñu bëggee togg seen lekku dëkk dañu am seen salle bu mag am seen néegu bopp am seen lépp loolu yëpp ak global properties mën na nekk.
jërëjëf def leen ni man ñëw leen global properties ngeen jënd seeni kër aar seen ëllëg ak bu seen njaboot.
Assalamu alaikum, good evening everyone. Sorry for the first video that was interrupted. Like I said, I have a story that I feel like sharing with all my friends on Facebook here, family and anyone who might be interested, to hear me out. First and foremost, I like to speak in Mandinka. Perhaps I believe that would be the language that a lot of people will be able to hear, because this is a national issue. It's a national concern, and I believe it's everybody's concern that everyone needs to be aware of. And to go, comme nga fo nyami mbadingol, de ngamira nyine be kala na video follow to come live. If I could remember, ngamira baake dal ngamira ning hakilo yen saf ngamira dal nyine be kala na video follow kanana live. Because nga feel ko ñimmu concerné te mi ya lon ko nimmol ñanta talala le tumando bato aketante minna be pour ka modo fana prevent from happening to another person, or maybe mini ya lon ko fana ya encounter le if fana se courage to no ñamin ka ko kele ka je ko min ko akoñi abe talano la ñaadi le wala abe banno la ñaadi le. Okay, all along from morning I was very busy with my colleagues, Bota Brikama and Tata Banjul, Areno Dol Boron Borinje. Befutala Brikama Kono Kamurunang, that was I think around after 4, almost to 5. So we had this something that we supposed to fix. Brikama Marse Kono, a matter of 5 minutes column. So we decided Purka Motoning Park, just opposite Sonko Jilen. Nga moto park kan time mina ngamira moto saba fo nani bebe lorin tel nyato len tel park ta dami, so dunta marché kono ma finto kanana murunam back, which was just a 5 minutes interval, I can say, 5 minute interval. So min nata kake wala nyinti ko kabrim findita nang ngatara Brikama police, that is the traffic officers, ngatara benna moto iba toka, that is ka selendi la moto banyin kan ka sambay la police station on yinto, so nata nang I was actually trying to talk to the police officer ka nyinin ka mineketa what happened, why I na moto ba try kan purka to ka selendi moto nyinka. But unfortunately, amandanku ayanya kasina, they were busy with up and down ila towing in na kaje kumi be moto selling inola ila moto baka nyami comfortably. Bije, I was so polite. Somehow I lose so much energy because kabring someone da mang kontong, boring obe sharing, yalon. Abuka easy sometimes, Nga approach for the second time again, but amandanku. Molom nyinti fango mi yalon ko nte fango personally ngalon ne maybe atala longo mang warante kamba barente ngalon bakela manke demandinde, because anene state na ma fango le anu ngala wife lon so bijele me lose some patient here and there, I want to ngani ninka konye ko jemu no parking nka ko bari ni no parking mo, there's no signboard me indicate ko jamu no parking te beside kabrin telbe lola je almost nga moto saba fonani betra lori nyato le mini alon ko ibe lori je. I'm trying to share this story because lafta mo be karani story bala mimbe kerim banko kang is just too much, and ngamira is high time for being a wuli as Gambians kaje coming ngam fongola ko kelo kem fongoy. We cannot leave everything in the hand of the government or maybe mansake ka fo ben na kelol kelanya kele bulo siata le miya lon kon se kele bulo sifa jamal le be kiri mini alon kon se mini tamani no kaje coming kom be problem ol talano la nyaadi le na society kono, more especially coming kanyin kele bulo min fo etenting. This is what I can do to share my story, you know, I understand. Try to create a campaign platform where since nyin kudol kele no nyaadi le was ngamira bela responsibility la nyanti momo mu Gambia noti ngalon ko nyinka hapun Gambia dula jamal le mini alon ko abnormalities special kasia dula jamal le to in terms of traffic official, you know, here and there ka call mini la mol kan kolya call mini la mol kan, you know. I end me back LB wala I force myself to come online to talk about this. I am very emotional, but nga feel ko I need to control my emotion because, you know, it has been so many hours me along on na time tinyata at the police station, you know, I understand trying to negotiate, trying to talk to them, but you know, along the line I came up with a lot of surprises many along ko I couldn't believe them, and nga feel ko fen me along ko ni mol nyanta kasiale at least mo besa wuli no ko banko dingo momo along ko be daming whether ibe regional minto lombang wala ibe sate minto lombang, but inte bota West Coast le am from Brikama, so ngamira ko Brikama la West Coast la jurisdictions molle bi yemini alon ko marata be ka traffic la law apply here and there, I understand. So ning kul be caring mini alon ko West Coast school lam ngamira until West Coast school particularly Brikama inte bota daming until se jele kelo keno momo bota community minto ise la community la kelo la keno kaje coming ko ibe problem o talala la community kan nyami things like this mini alon ko they are very abnormal. Okay, now understand ko traffic official ila do ko long pour ka traffic regulations put in place, which is right wo beke banko dula belo to dunia daoda abe hapon kanje bari traffic o fana ningi be traffic laws apply la fana nyanta tala nim banko la loi ni wolla nyanta tala amanke ko ni be traffic la law exercise la nyanta kela on bala firingo ni diale tamani molkan, because at the end of the day wo mol nying wala ko wala atinete bo do kola, because ni wol mantara wo do kola itete wo do ni mol mantara je itete wo do ko kela. You are there because of those people, you understand, and that is what you have been paid for, you understand. So nga feel ko nyimmo kuleti mi yalon ko kujaw balom anun kulo mi yalon ko abe mo jama bale affecting, perhaps I more hundreds or maybe thousands le affect before akandema, you understand, and mo jama lebe nyato mini yalon ko they can be victimized, they can be affected with it, you understand. So at first minketa kabrinata, like I said, I talked to them. First they discriminated me for the fact that go as the legal owner of the property. Once I try to approach them, they have all right, I have all right for them to respond to me as the legal owner of the property. I have all right pour Italian te jabia fonya dalilo mi atina ibe moto nying iba to kan, ya understand, but yang ignore in the ya luwa nyati ngo discrimination nati ninge samba court la ibe charge la wala that discrimination. So ngaji be nyamin dal ntela jero to nga fil ko police jamal le bi ma fo abede, but police le be system o kono mini ya lon ko mom faham ila faham ro adoyata bakele ila karango doyata, ya understand, de be pare even near mistake or cause ikeje in nyom police le fon kanana ke defend ke back, which is very wrong and unfortunate, because maninkol kamem fo ni ko ni teri ronta ni teri mantara silo kan the best way ka tilindi silo la wala ka to nya fay bari Gambia police all, and more especially ntenga ming experience on the traffic police, they are just like 6 and 9, whether they are wrong or they are right, they back each other, you understand. So nin kumi mbelari wo nyama ibe community la affecting, ibe innocent people la affecting, is high time pour Gambianol nga wuli ngam fango la kelo kem fangoy in any possible way sa kelo keno nyami madu nga video tande alla ko fango starta nyami cause nte bijele nyin kabra keta I was not there kabri nyini ba start kam pour ka moto nyin ka to I was not there, I understand mantaraje, but a private citizen, me along is an ordinary citizen like me, all a volunteer the first video I volunteer I video nyinta. You know what happened was they were trying to break my car. Honestly, I was so surprised. They were trying to break my car. Purka na moto fong la bunda fong ka muta ka bunda fong tinya purka yele ba access la nyami so that they can to. Ndema long ka birin dunia baya ulu Gambia police oli woje min to la to. You understand? Ntenene maje dal. But ngamere Gambia police dal, you know, sensitization on need back ele fong de back. Because minketa bi I could claim ko fenja mala filter na motor kono mi along ko if they were successful. Isa claim no ko fenja mala filter na motor kono which they will be held responsible for in the court of law. You understand? But nga nyintandi ala aliya jibe what happened today? It was very unfortunate ko police wo momi along ko we call them police, they don't even understand what police in Kakenyami. Private property itenara even if you are towing it eka chikale with the equipments in menare are selling motor kam but you don't try to understand eka motor nyin try ka something break je is just like a thief like sunyaro police ol kam ma ko sungo kam minge bi police ol bole ke kam yalon ko is abnormal. Let me show you this video to see. I will come up with so many evidence being a mini gada, mini alonko. They was very surprising to me. I will share with everybody here. Be puru moliaje, pujamal leketa mini alonko. Nte jahal tale bi dal, So onko fonsina nang ni mole kacha ngata ni mola mimbe kering. Let me show you this video. I think the first video is here. This was the video. Nkana mintandite mi alonko. This private ordinary citizen or wole video in my absence within an interval of 2 minutes. Ndela dungo. Kabrinata, he was so gentle and voluntarily share it with me. Me along consa use knowledge as an evidence against them in the court of law. Yeah, understand? I'll video nyinjibe. They were trying to break my door. Okay, marungol comme nga fale nyaming altel laje nyola mbelaje nyola luato. This is very illegal. You don't come to break somebody's property in his absence or her absence. Wala keta jambi inata na net to try to break my door pur kanna motola bunda yala in my absence. They have their equipments in yanta towing kela ka selling without even opening anything. Inata nang they try pur kanna bunda. Comme nga fo nyaming luckily mole video nyina ya understand anything could be in my car. Fengo fense tarano jele. You understand? Ya try pur kanna motola bunda yele. Just like a thief, kosungol. Which is very abnormal and illegal. It's not even lawful. Pur nyene ya try pur kantela motola bunda yele. Ndemalo luate tele wo jem toilet. I've never seen it in anywhere. Malo ya jem toilet. This is my first time to see something like that. This is telling us ko police jamale benye system economy alonko. They don't even understand police in fankatama nyami. They look at these people. These people are trying to implicate themselves. This is very easy to gather evidence against them because in video bente bulle mini alonko I could claim so many things. Aka jariye ko bella pour ka corruption o kaje comme corruption o nying ab successful la nyami so that they can have what their target is. Nyine be keri nyim banko kam. Anu nga feel ko ñimmu kuleti mi alon ko bele nyanta ka wuli ka ko keloke. When I came, at first I tried to talk to them. The guy with the uniform or traffic jacket or dung is called Lamin Sonko. Original aberanu benum based in Brikama like Ava Lamin Sonko. He's not educated, he cannot speak a proper English, he's so primitive, he's not among flexible at all, he's not reasonable at all. Like a police officer, you gently have to talk to the person in idea more, engage. Well, my brother, this is the law, you have violate here and there. Ngamira, we have to go to the station, at least we sort it out there, here and there. But at first I ignored which was a discrimination against me in the court of law. You understand? Despite all that, when they tried, they wasn't successful. They didn't get success. Purka bundani because minkeda moto nying make hand liver nyin dambake on. I also try to put it on Jia. So abe Jia nyami, it was difficult for them to tow it. So they need access. I have no idea about that. You are trying to tow it. Tow it successful for yourself. Because I was talking to you initially, nobody responded me. Albe Aldabon in Nakori as the original, the legal owner of the property. Albe Aldabon in Nakoro. Now you needed the key. Now you can talk to me. No problem. I still respect the service of the police. I had to gently give them my key. Kotake. I could refuse because I was talking to them. When they needed the key because motobe jihal. But they are not sure the risks that they were taking. So they need to approach me back again. Somebody who was talking to you, Ali Al Nyakasala, saying Al Sulatala, Alko Chabo Diala Pro. May disrespect, Mambalang, I still gently gave them my key, because they were not sure whether Motoning for abe lokri ne famantra lokri niya to fa kanta yari wala baro eta other side moto eta boy that implications isila de jela inila tilimbalia ni la balafin oning ila luanta ya mume, but they were scared about that. So I had to give them my key. Nganna chabo dila kabri nganna chabo dila e moto bunda yale. I allowed them to do whatever they wanted to do. But to my surprise, kabim futata station auto, mtefana longol kele. I know so many people. Minia alonko they can interfere as a kujamal bondinole. But I didn't do that. You understand? Lafta minna wolonko lua mimbe taralaje miya alonko abe taralaje mo bele. Not konyum body yal ninge problems so rebe mo call here and there. I could do that. You understand? But luckily what happened, I have a very good police friend, brother. Miya alonko, he's a very good friend, a brother of mine. I seek advice from him in terms of these police matters. And people were negotiating with these traffic officers. Some even paid $1,000, some paid $500, some paid $2,000. Some were even been eventually let go free like that without paying anything due to that Gambian system connection by making calls here and there. This is what happens. Alko albeluale tamandikam. But you have been selective on the law. In implementing the law, you have been selecting and implementing the law. It's very funny that, ngamira nyantaka atraile Gambia dal, mbeke community police woti. It's high time for everyone to come up mbeke community police woti. Because mimbe keri nyimbanko kanjang mansadambate o bainola. These are our own brothers, these are our own uncles, these are our own fathers from our various homes. Fonse o understand je ko nyimmuntel fongo badingol leti minika bonna suol kono wolle be tilimbali al ke kan Gambia dingol fongola. And it's high time pour mo be wuli be ngan tesidi everybody to become a community police be nyanta wollale. Like the video I share it with you guys on the first one before the interruption ngamin share with you guys albania jale minketa je they were trying to break my car mi yalonko is not lawful, so such practices nying abe continue la kake because mon lebe system ko no minia lonko imam faham. They don't even know what policing is. They cannot even define what police is. Unfortunately, nga police of I've witnessed one court case mi alonko ya nyininka the abbreviation of police. I was so surprised that police officer as the same traffic officer over at Carniving could not even say the definition of the abbreviation of police. which was very sad and unfortunate. So nyim mo sifal la be sharing system ko no mini alonko day in day out they are intimidating people. Imagine a poor guy me alonko moto be momo doesn't mean that literally the person is rich. Moto access leti. Ya understand? Moto ti jamal le be jang mini alonko katala stranding they struggle day in day out ibela needs ba fulfill la nyam. Imagine ite be nyim mo mari nata mo mari kam mi alonko what happened to me today. Amari nata na mi alonko 2000 le babul or 2005 le babul sama ala mani bodo bantale ala dawalo a stocktal and wokodo anyanda ko wala use je pour kala family feed. Or maybe o mari nyin kabara na kan the next stop abita dami kara ma ni sangol la yo mari put into this situation because of your selfish interest. You will be surprised. I went there. I was so annoyed, but I sit and balance. I calculate. I have very important, missions tomorrow that I need to run. Ninkom bitala court here and there. Na time all bita waste la, because missional minimum bulu they are much more important than $2,000. I had to go and pay that $2,000. But to my surprise, that $2,000 from Bemin Jokang, Molte Lala, police only receipt to Mimfangodin. I will show you that receipt in a bit while. A receipt to Mimfangodin. I can create that receipt. I do editing, I can do this printing, editing, Microsoft work, I can do all of it. I do create receipt books. I can do that. And the receipt book or create no Gambia police force like to my surprise, there is no stamp. What does that mean? Gambia police la do ko la nyinti kamotol to and wokodo nyinyanta ka jo anyanda ka mansal arankeso le kono. Why mansala stamp o mantaraje for the receipts? There was no stamp for the receipts. Only a receipt like that. Me along konte fango sa dadano nga be dada ko e receipt o mendina. Sa dadano I present it to you guys. A receipt o mendina nte fango kundingo fango so receipt o nyin design no 100%. Exactly like that. Receipt o the only difference bekela minti katandiko is authentic and genuine ko ibe do ko minna is rightful, is wrongful. Fenno mi alon ko nyanta la ni be mansala do ko le bankola do ko that is the stamp ole nyanta ko difference you make. But stamp TJ, that is signaling something. It's telling me something. It's showing everyone something. For many alonko among observant back wonyama. But inte kabring ngoje, I feel ko ma fo ibuka some part dun di mansala arankeso kono also. But self-operation ola siata je. Self-operation ola siata je. Yena nang ye modo kumbondi. Ye modo kumbondi at the expense of your own interests. Like konga fo nyaming ni wo 2000 o modo le bije mi alonko wonyanta kala family le feed that money la sama wala sinendi itela own corruption o ibe min practice kan ila own abnormality ibe min practice kan yeta e o mari tora at the expense of all itela own interest. Gambian al nga selfish manya bula alga tilimbali ya stop. It's high time nga tilimbali ya stop nyola ite sulata woko do la nyaming do fana sulata woko do la wala nyama momam fensoro jam mo beka gor la rek al nga bala fa suto ñoy. Let me show you the receipt. Ale receipt o jale ha receipt o fela wita any stamp killing tabala mi yalan ko police stamp lo killing fongo tabala ya jale. This is telling everyone ko something is not right here. Yeah, nga molje comme nga fale nyami nga negotiate I can negotiate dolka 1000 jo dolka 500 jo mi alon ko iko lualam. It's very sad, very very sad, because lua ka fixed price le soto. Everybody needs to pay, everyone needs to be equal in the eye of law. That's what we all know. Be along ko akatama wala nyambari ning the amount of corruption mimbe caring be more especially traffic of it. Ngalong ko asiyara dula jamal, but I will talk about traffic. Mi along ko mbesa kelo kenola in one way or the other to expose them, because some abekela midna nobody knows. Even midna time of waste la nobody knows. Yentela time of waste la over 3 to 4 hours. 3 to 4 hours in the time of waste la mestisono in the time always mang kontong mang alansaro fongo sali ngamara ngol fongo sali fitirole ila selfishness dambale wo cause fine ngamin foye ngoy ko adel ko that place it's no stop ngoy ko one thing issued the issue is you need to put a solution to that place ning ayatra adel ka mol muta alke charge word la for parking at that place claiming ko no stop long there's two options also min keno yeah one you need to put a signboard there mi alon ka batandila ko no stop ya understand pour driver mi alon ko ka driving ka be alon ko nyindula mo non stop let no stop point let you refuse to do that one two traffic officer be siarim bakele nyim banko ka e be siarim bakele station ol to ka tara sirinje bu ka tara dokula every congested place we expect ko traffic officer nyanta tara la lorin jele permanent the whole entire day from morning janning traffic over east down the time minna anyanta tara la lorin jele ka make sure that ko because what parking special te Gambia we all know it ka make sure ko momo mi ya lon ko binala jammu dulati mi no parking no ni moto min lafta park la tan la ko is no parking you have to move go somewhere you go and park but they refuse to deploy someone there they refuse to put a signboard there to take it as an opportunity like if they do this week if a jump la 2 weeks 3 weeks itinala nan kana motol toje or like a mol arrest ke la motol arrest je ke samba iba jibe la le for a few days bula koteke yeta nyapi mol kan innocent people koteke when there is 100% possible solution to that issues why iman signboard okeje why ibuka police officer buka loje pour ka fo mole ko jamman ke stop point signboard tije police officer buka tara lorinje they can do the signboard, put the signboard there. Police officer tatra sa lono jail every day because mo la katara lori lo boxo kono je mo kini sa tara lori no wod laltole kaje ko min ko motol kana pogu wod lalto because no stop point lo but they will not do all of that why they know the reason why imanta hokela ibe foiro le tora kan ibe mol tora kan you know ila own selfish interest la corruption o tamandela imagine it's very sad itela family ite koy kata doko la yeta somonda e finti yeta doko yeta nyinindirola e ka haram ko do tanam molbul e ka na fene la shuwa kono e ke la family barundi haram ko do la ha e ke la dindi wala karam mojo haram ko do la e be la family support kan haram ko do la e be livring haram bungo kono ite koy te mu muslimo lati my friend alinkana nyone ngam fonyo nyone la al ngam fonyo nyone la please bari nte be appeal la min na okay one thing that last ka afojang I was very surprised you know this was very funny billahi wallahi ning ala ning kilate mam be nyisiyo min to jang ning atara mbe fani yalla alo mari kana bo mbe nyisiyo min to jang inken do fon kana fota ya believe me I had the guy received a call me and muta that Lamin Sonko abe finding konde be finding nyama let me claim it that day ala brain fongo be finding wala nyama that guy is not reasonable at all want a police thing a police always aka reasonable like niko reasonability doesn't mean ko you need to engage with people ibe do ko la molle when issues like this you have to talk to people mol engage atandi molla ko ngemu tan dalilu la kam ngemu tan dalilu let's go to this place maybe ngata sort out there bari wo mari fango ite min la property muta you refuse to talk to that person ite amara way police in fango understand he was so bragging akonye ko onte yalon kala fi minna ibe nyim video min takan nde kala fi minna fango ne video tangata jandin ka content fango yeta yake dunia be social media platform auto and that give me zeal put to come out today to say this because they know ko ibe minna is not right he knows it after lungol jumpila it has to be consistent if you have to do the job it has to be consistent every day long albina nam pour ka ensure that ko motor kana load but you cannot come be ale 1 week jump 2 weeks you ale mol al outside mol start ka pagi ale na ale nyapi innocent people all kang because you want to make money from the back of those people ndele nga nyim moy billahi wallahi nga nyim moy ay call receive I don't know whoever the person is, but it's from the top. Santo, about a walto. Fe kanifin nom fo banyun nom bang call bota walto. The guy was asking him. He said, Inspector General, for Inspector General fa call for, but Santon kolom, boss balom mi alon ko abe traffic la boss on lokonol. The guy was asking him, ale jelle soto bi. Ninga fania kango like kang alo mari billahi fano kana ken. Ale jelle soto bi. The guy was claiming ko we have 12,000. Yin la min songole ka fo ala o bosse ko nga 12,000 ne soto. But 2,000 o nga duni motole to. You know, maintenance malong nga mon problem le bije nga jorango san jere la ya gunjur Johnson or jana. That jere they mention the name. Nga fix wo problem o nyim fixu. 2,000 o nyine kono 10,000 balance lor bijam. Allah akbar Gambia. Ndel gata min dole. Al nga tilimbal ya bula nyola. Nimimbe do ko ya feel ko ila do ko the salary is not enough. Ifonyo because mimbije at the end of the day ibela on mol le toraka. Ibela on mol le kumbondi kang ite ko ide be sewo sota ka wokono. You think that is right? One receipt man stampo sota. Two nga communication o moy ning ala ning kila tema. This lamin sonko ning boss be communicate kang from fokani fin no vomitolam aka ning kay jella soto. Where on earth woka ke min toleto ning corruption te wokono. Akanya ning kay jelle soto billahi walla ka tan yala ka be assessment o be I assessment o be ka ko 10,000 balance le 2,000 ngad ni maintenance soto hiyarande ngai konte pour ka 2,000 o is not a problem to me, but mimbije I will tell you the truth, I will tell you the reality. Mimbije, there is a solution to this problem. Put a signboard here, or you deploy a traffic police officer here, me alonko, whatever lola to ensure that more motor kana page. You know the solution, but you will not do that for your own interests. Allah corruption on you wole atin almanta wokela. My friend, dunia ba move kan, the world is evolving, more be move kan to different stage. I'll tell Hanipi Albany old school. Kafo mobe police traffic office abe do kola je 30 years. Does not mean ko way traffic understand na katanya me in this modern days. Mol kabu karangola ne young people all kata they travel, they go, they come with masters. You know, ikata on practical fields, ikaje dunia developed countries will do la traffic, you know, accessibilities beke kan je nyami, you know, developments beke kan nyali. But they refuse to give chance to those people. You all school mini along, you all garage parkings and other things. Just because I 30 years like Mansakunda Dokola, or like 25 years like Mansakunda Dokola, the guy doesn't know anything about trafficking, traffic okatamanyami when it comes to this modern generation. Dunia be advance kan population be siakang, structural be siakang, motor be siakang, masim fem borondi rangol be siakang. You don't want to give chance to the young people. Mini along ko yaje dunia bla dol bitaka nyami. Ikaje Gambia la fangoto. Look all this nonsense mimbe caring. Vanit driver kananang aye jindi this sport science and thing. In next 30 meters or 20 meters kiliano afa enso je kote ka G. I sele mano kan kote ka another 40 meters I G kote ka I sele. I fully remember Jawara time when I was young, at least I was like almost 9 years janning kudeta. I still remember stop points all lebe motol for nyanta ka low daming. There was stop points for both all ni motol nyanta ka low daming. Ni na be jila woleto yeta maite la Johnson auto yete la suokon. Ni na nang stop point obe dami ibe jila jele the nearest one mimbita la you walk you go to your home. In traffic accident mim bebe caring. That is because Gambia traffic don't even understand world traffic obe tama kanya the dunia be advanced kanya the world is evolving. They have no idea about that. Tell malon ko kol bita kanyami. All they knew is this or no is this old school traffic you know system Italy millo. Ning momimbe traffic head kan wala traffic nyaton kol bije mini alon ko they really know dunia traffic obita kan nyaming dunia because Gambia is not an island. We are part of the world. Dunia bitaka nyami, we all see in it. Nim mol bije mini competent that they know the job, they would have at least regulate this problem, minor problems. Han intemi manke traffic officer. I have ideas many along to solve these problems. Stop point la nyanda tala every place la mia along ko motol nyanda stop la dani. Amanya na kala ni random stopping ti, you know, every minute, every seconds, momo after jila dawada EGJ. That is telling everyone ko Gambia traffic is nothing but scrap. They don't understand nothing about traffic o katama nyamin. Because ning wali along wol nyanta wo regulate lal de we should advance from this stage intel nyanta bola nyin stage fangotol vanol be lola jan taxi be lola jan be bola jan every 20 meters be lola be sel traffic o ka be fenkela ikol dundila mol nyaato we are all seeing it every day. It's happening, my friend. Al nga tonya fo nyoy if we cannot stop this intel financial load little contribution minkeno we have to make sure that we expose them fonse expose on their abnormality. It all what they are good at. It'll bet you at a minute. The best that they are good at is corruption act, but not advancing or modernizing our traffic system. But part of the modernizing our traffic system, can you suggestion put a signboard to somewhere indicating that code. This is no stop place. This is no stop spot. Oh, your traffic officer bolaje is a busy place. Officer member lola jeni motor ka be lola kay ko move jambanke load lat. Bari alke banne pour ko beke because al lafta ka correction practice minke alla baludula long alla domordula long al mantara gambenol makoy kan albe gambenol tora kan gambe traffic. This is the reality. Albe mol tora kan albe innocent people le tora kan ntenga ngai la hido tam from effect from today. I am my own activist and I will make sure that any incident that when it involves traffic, I will make sure nga video and try to find the fact and publish it on social media to expose them. I will do that, and you can do it. Somebody else can do it. Somebody else can do it. We all to have to help this country. Mbelebe dogo kela as a community police. Mbelebe community policing kela kaje coming nga malpractice wal mbe talala nyimbanko kanyami. Nte bota Brikama le. I can only take part in Brikama. Fengo fengaje je momo bota daming take responsibility. We need to stop this. Nyanta kanyin stop le. O badiyal al ngo bondi kuol kono. Aman nafa fenna generations le binaka mini alon ko they need to also benefit from some of the developments mini nyanta kelate. Development man ka structure damba bill. But changing this traffic laws to modern traffic laws will be more developments like which our traffic office or traffic police unit or department is refusing to do it. They know the problems, they are seeing it every day. All that they are good at is corruption. Kibetiara corruption of dambal ka kodota innocent people will poor people will ibo bol batandila every now and then. Molla problem ol henal lari. I'll stop podol, stop ponsol, ali design banko bekang. Brikama to Banjun, Brikama to Westfield to Brusubi, which motol nyanta lola daming, Kilianol bejila, stop point la nyanta sotola Kilianol bejila daming, my friend. Almol makoy, ale mo toro bula, albe mol torakane, that is the reality, albe mol torakane, Gambia traffic. Almandra mol makoy ka, you are not doing any job. Of course, you have some good and honest traffic officers. I will not be biased, all be caring, but the corrupt ones were less yet. Corrupt one less yet, and we will say this. And I, for one, I will advocate this, and I keep on advocating this. Effect from today, I will make sure that concept of expose no. I will spare my little time to make sure that I engage myself in it, find a fact, and make sure that I publish it. I will definitely do that.